and welcome everyone. I am being brought into some new energy of surrender. We're being brought back into the earth plane. I feel my last readings that I have been doing have all been really a higher vibration and really moving into the higher consciousness. Not to saying that because we're moving back into the earth that it's not higher consciousness. It is. But we are being called to move back into our physical bodies in order to manifest. There is something that we need to surrender. This may be around or close to the full moon, possibly, something like that. And you're being asked to surrender something or surrender to something, okay? And I'm going to do, they're telling me I'm going to do 3 different readings on this. This is news to me. I just found this out now okay. So I'm going to do 3 surrender cards here. And you can choose your pile. Okay. I actually have a 4th one here that is going to accompany all the readings. Okay. So here are the 3 surrender cards. First one is surrendering to setting limits. Second one is surrender to your full power. And the third one is surrender low self-esteem. Okay. So that is the surrender cards. And I will begin with number 1. So you can stop if you're not ready to just move into number 1. Just want to make sure I keep these in the order or I'm going to get mixed up. Okay, so let us begin by bringing in a few oracle cards. Surrender to setting limits. Yeah, this is about holding yourself back because you feel that you are not a limitless being. You don't really believe in that. What does it say? It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. The overall card for everybody is surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. With this one, I really do feel what I'm receiving on that, regardless of what it says on the card. The card can be a message for you as well. But what I'm receiving to that is that you are limiting yourself. You are limiting yourself. And we are limitless beings. So you are living in a belief that you are not limitless or that you have to become something in order to be something. This is reminding me of the belief system that we have to continually work to raise our frequency, when what we need to do is right here, complete healing. Because when we heal our woundings, that balances out our light and dark within ourselves, and we become more light, which automatically raises our consciousness. We become aware. Consciousness is being aware. Okay? Enlightenment is being aware. It is not about, suddenly having all this big epiphany. It's about the healing journey that we have to take in order to move into that higher state of awareness or consciousness. It is not that you have to be a certain way. It is that healing those parts of you that have been wounded, that have been tucked away. It's about coming back to the wholeness of the self and accepting that wholeness of the self. Okay? Okay. Group 1. Dust Devil. Moving out of stagnation. Yeah. Caterpillar. Opportunity. Yeah, you don't think that you have the ability to do whatever this is that's coming forward to you. gathering around the power of community. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have something that's going to be offered to you. And I'm really noticing the eyes here. So you might feel that you're being watched to some degree, and you're uncomfortable with that because you don't feel that you have the ability to do what is necessary to do. My throat is really giving me problems as well here within this reading. Okay, Spirit is telling me I'm going to pull out these dragon cards, and these dragon cards are kind of unique because they give you an area to focus on, and then they give you more of a detailed. So let's see what area this is for group number 1. Yeah, this is really about self-confidence. Realizing who you are at your soul level, that you are a divine being. Space. It almost feels like um, you may have some kind of a promotion or something that's happening at work that you're not sure that you're able to do. Like, that sounds really specific. It kind of feels like that. Some kind of promotion or something like that. Something is up and you don't think that you could do the job. You would like it, but okay. I guess we're taking quite a few. Freedom. Enlightenment. Moving forward. And grief. Accepting loss. It feels like there's been something in the past that you were turned down for here with this card. I know there's some wonky energy happening here. Destruction. Releasing your anger on the bottom of the deck. Releasing your anger. What's that about? What's that anger, Spirit? My neck is starting to hurt. The back of my neck is hurting. Wasn't hurting before. It almost feels like this is linking to this card, this dust devil here. They're kind of linking together. Like, it's like that stagnant energy needs to be released in whatever way it can. Like, it feels like the need to express the power, the passion, in order to heal. Like, you have some kind of belief or something like that around anger, and you just kind of bottle it up, and bottle up. Like, even the hand is like that, right? Like, no, no, no. Feels like you've been passed over before. You're holding a lot of anger inside of you here. Tell me the story. Interesting how the sun is the first card out of the deck. The sun is the divine, one to shine down upon you. Bringing those shadows into the light. Six of Wands, this is a victory card. Here's the Tower. Doesn't matter if that tower is in reverse or upright. It's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shock. Something is coming in. And I feel like this is the catalyst, this anger here, and whatever it is that you are grieving, what you've lost or something you haven't went after or something like that. And this has to do with, again, this is the Judgment card. And this has to do with how you judge yourself and your abilities, that you feel that you're very limited. You don't have the capabilities or the abilities that it feels, and yet you feel angry because you want to. You feel like you're passed over, but you're passed over because you believe you don't have the abilities. And when we don't exude confidence, others don't have confidence in us. And here's the Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings under the sun. And there's the Two of Cups. Victory under the Six of Wands. Two of Cups. Crazy. Oh, and here's the Eight of Wands. This tower is going to be fast and furious. Yeah, it's going to be that anger that's coming out. There's going to be anger that comes forward for something. I don't like to say that, but you guys, anger is a catalyst, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles, and it was in reverse, which means you've been waiting for a long time, or this has been sitting for a long time in your craw. And here's the Ace of Swords, bringing clarity. Oh, and here's the Teacher. This has been happening to get you out of this idea that you're unworthy. You have to be willing to stand up and fight. You have to take the reins, take the initiative to believe in yourself. Nobody else is going to believe in yourself if you don't. If you don't think you can do something, you can't. Right? If you don't think you can do something, you cannot do it. Oh, and there's the Hanged Man underneath that, right? Waiting. But look, then we got the Star. Healing. And then the Empress. Come on, you guys. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Okay? That's what it's all about, is believing in yourself. I'm going to give a quick advice card. And then I'm going to move on to number 2. So let's see here. Okay, Spirit, that's a lot. Okay. All right. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm just going to give them because there's a lot. Find where your body is carrying tension. Check in and send love there. Whatever it is about yourself, where you're holding, that's where you're holding this. Okay? That needs to be healed. So wherever you feel that, like for me, I'm feeling it right in my neck here, the back of my neck, top of my shoulder. Comparison is the thief of joy. And that's what I feel is happening here. Healthy admiration can fuel to open up to new possibilities. Okay? It's okay to desire what somebody else has. It's not okay to compare yourself to it. And here's Pisces, the dreamer. I'm thinking of that song of John Lennon. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll come and the world will be as one. And that's kind of that energy there. Be vulnerable with your emotions, even though it is a scary place to be. And it's hard to open up, and that's what that anger is about, right? Finding out what am I angry about and why, right? That's the trigger. That's the wounding. And here's Virgo, perfectionism. You're a perfectionist, and you have to have things a certain way, and because you're so hard on yourself, you won't go for anything less than perfect. And as long as you're just trying to be perfect, it's an impossibility, because you will never reach that point to where it's good enough for you. So you have to let go of that. We are all of the same consciousness, and you see the connection between all things. Everything is connected here. Everything, you guys. It doesn't matter what we do, what's happening in the world, it's all connected. We are all connected through the divine. And when we realize that we are simply here just to have, joy within our lives, that is when the world will open up to us, just like, in that song, and the world will be as one. And that's kind of what we're really been working towards here. So, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, I don't want to get these mixed up, these two. There's 2 different ones here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the other one. There was a lot of cards came out for you guys. Okay, so let me just clear these cards up. And while I'm doing that, I want to say thank you always for supporting me. Thank you for viewing the readings, for being here, for helping to co-create this channel. Without you, I would not be able to do this, and I love, love, love doing this. It really is my purpose to be able to do this, and I really can't say enough how important that is for me to be able to do that. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, everyone, please remember to let love be your guide. Hello and welcome, group number 2. I'm just cleaning up from number 1's reading, and we will get started. So your card is Surrender to Your Full Power, and the group card for the collective is Surrender to Complete Healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And surrendering to your full power says your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And with this healing card being the group card for the collective here, it's really talking about having to heal something within you in order to step in there. So it'll be a belief of some kind of lack within yourself is what it is talking about. And very, very similar, but you do not believe that you are a powerful being. Okay, you do not believe that you possess anything special at all, is what I am receiving with this. So I'm just going to get going on pulling the cards and seeing what the divine wants to bring forward for us within this reading today. So we're going to go to this Shaman's card and see what can help you or what can come out of surrendering to your full power. So group 2 spirit, what is for their highest and greatest good through unconditional love? What is the message they need to receive today? All right. Unmarked trail, revelation. Okay. There is something that you are meant to do that hasn't been done before. You're kind of like the way shower, is what they're saying. You're the way shower of this. And so something very, very new, which is why you're having difficulty with it. I mean, it's bad enough when we move into things that are not very accepted in society, and then all of a sudden you bring in something that's even more new, that is unheard of, makes it even more difficult to follow that. First breath, beginner. Yeah. Interesting, because this here, like this is how you have to look at this. That it's an unmarked trail and you're a beginner. You know, it's like when a baby's born, right? They breathe and then they learn everything. Even though we've had many lifetimes here before, we have to learn how to walk again. We have to learn how to chew our food properly. We have to learn how to speak, right? We have to learn all those things. You're being asked to surrender into the learning, into being the beginner. You may be somebody that has always already been really well versed within whatever you're doing now. So you're not used to not knowing, but you're going to have to surrender to not knowing and trust your intuition. And this is where your power comes in, is being able to trust your intuition, letting go of the ego here. With this line being here, realizing that the universe, has our best interest at heart always, and always has something better in mind for us than what we have for ourselves. So you're being asked to really trust. And here's fortune wheel, luck and right timing. And this is coming exactly, when you need it. And this is a turn in your favor. A turn in your favor. Luck be a lady tonight, I'm hearing. Interesting. Luck be a lady tonight. And I'm actually seeing them dancing. Like, I've never been to Vegas, so I imagine that's what it is, what I've seen on commercials. But I'm seeing a man in a top hat with a cane, luck be a lady tonight, that kind of thing. So maybe you want to dance. Maybe you've got a new modality with dancing or something like that you want to do. Chakra dancing or something. There's something that wants to come in for you. Oh, I already did your surrender card. I was thinking I had to grab that deck again, but I've already done it. They're telling me that divine masters want to step out for you, so I'm going to do that. Want me to do that first? Okay. My neck feels almost stiff as I'm sitting here doing this reading. And the back of the neck is where we receive our information, like through the mouth of God. And also a pain in my third eye as I'm talking to you. Okay, what divine master wants to step out for group 2 here? And I don't necessarily use the same cards in each of my piles when I do pick a pile. I follow guidance by the divine. So you may notice that pile number 1 had different decks. So deal with it. No, I'm kidding you guys. Serapis Bay, look at all the light and rainbow around there. Paradigm shift. Oh my goodness. Activation. To grow, make the necessary change. Yeah. Trust. This is about stepping into that beginner's mind and trusting. Trusting. because you're making a huge shift here. This is a huge shift. Serapis babying here. This is high energy, really high vibrational energy. Letting go of the ego. Like, a lot of people think that their ego doesn't get in the way. All of our ego gets in the way. My ego gets in the way. You know, all the time. Whenever we're triggered, that's our ego. The wounding from within our ego, right? We feel like we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to defend ourselves. That's our ego. Always. Our soul never feels the need to defend because our soul knows that it is its own self, that it is energy and it accepts everyone else because they are an aspect of itself, a particle of it. So they don't feel the need to defend itself to itself. Okay? It's like you're fighting with yourself. Okay? The secret, the unknown, mysteries and wonders. Yeah, this is definitely like you're getting invited into um, a new realm, a higher consciousness, something you haven't experienced before with first breath, being here in the unmarked trail of revelation, something that's coming in this collective. Um, and I have seen that within this collective, how I have seen the consciousness within it really rising, and I haven't seen a lot of growth within my channel, but I have seen growth within the patrons of my channel. Okay, and for that I'm really grateful because that is what I'm here for: is to bring the information and to help with the teachings to help you grow. So, I mean, I could have 1 million followers and they're really not growing. They're just coming on here to listen to a reading to see if their boyfriend or girlfriend's cheating on them or what's going on. I don't do those kinds of readings, those sensationalized readings. I like to allow spirit to always take the lead and to go from there. And if I don't get the views, if I don't get the subscribers, if I don't get the fame, that's okay. That's okay. Because I am here to make a change. I am here to help you heal. It's my purpose. To deliver the message, to help with healing, to show you your greatness, to step back into the truth of yourself, to realize who you are, what a divine being you are, and that the mind games that are here have trapped you within a self-fulfilling prophecy of unworthiness. Okay? And I'm here to break that. And you guys that are in this pile, you're moving into something new, and that is so exciting. That is so exciting for me to see that. This card is left on the bottom here. The mother awakens. Compassion, nurture, and guidance. And I just got done saying that. That's what I'm here for, is to help you heal, to bring you guidance, right? To love you. To love me, because you are me. To love me. So I forgot to bring in the dragons here. I'm going to bring in these dragons really quick and see if there's an area. But I feel like, this is about the awakening. This is really a spiritual path here. But we'll see how you can acknowledge it. And there's space. Space came out in the last one as well. But space is everything, right? It's everything around us. The space that is around us. You might be moving to a new space as well. With this newness as well, you might be moving into a new neighborhood where you feel, maybe you were the guru within your new neighborhood and all of a sudden you're the new person, right? Somebody else is in charge. But you're being asked to be the beginner. To be the beginner, to allow yourself to open up to something new. Something new and exciting, I feel. Okay. Oh, no, that's too many. Again, Spirit. It's 4. That's a lot. It's a lot. Tranquility. Harmonious in action. Yeah. Sit and learn. Channeling in with this paradigm shift here. You're being asked to be the beginner. This is something new that's coming in, and you're going to have to listen to receive advice, direction on it. Understanding. Looking at both sides. Yeah. And here's the crystal skull. Looking at both sides. Invention. Burning with passion. Like I said, you guys, it's something new that hasn't been. It's something new. And trust. Yeah. And they said you have to trust. You have to trust in order to, bring that energy in, right? So let's just get a few tarot here and see if they have anything else that they want to bring forward with this. With this trust card, I'm really receiving as well meditations, and there was someplace else right here, stillness, tranquility. This one too, she looks like she's just kind of in wonderment. Content is the word I would use. She looks content. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. Is there anything else? Last time. Again, something is in the making. Ace of Wands. Inspiration is here. Okay. Oh, that dog. Tell ya. Some days it's all I can do. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling a lot of things. 3 of Wands. New adventures. Yep. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords can be keeping a secret, holding something close to your chest. And then the 7 of Pentacles, waiting for it to come into fruition here. Okay? And, I mean, you have the Ace of Wands here, which is inspiration, which is, something new that is coming in for you. Inspired action, right? Ideas, passion. Yeah. This is definitely about something new that's coming in for you that you're going to have to be patient and allow yourself to be able to learn it without thinking that you should know everything. Okay? But also keeping it close to your chest, I'm hearing. Like, don't tell everybody about it. Because as soon as you tell people, they take your ideas. I've had it happen many, many times. Or you put that energy out there, right? And then other people's opinions come back out about it, what their thoughts are. And thoughts are energy, and it creates, right? All of those things. So just keep it to yourself, is what I'm hearing. Keep it to yourself. Okay? So, pile number 2, I'm going to get you a couple of little guidance cards. And then we're going to move on to pile number 3. I'm just going to move these out of the way here. You have balanced the masculine and feminine. Now you must become the child once again. Now you are the parent. Okay, you guys, come on. First breath. Like I said, you have to be like a child. You have to be like a child. I can't even make this up. I'll get a couple more. If Spirit wants to give us any. They might not want to. Sometimes they don't. That might be the message. I mean, it's pretty on point. Okay. You have an open crown chakra and you are able to receive divine messages with ease. And you guys, I said this already, that you have to trust the messages that the divine is bringing through to you, that you are receiving them in the right way, and that you take the time to get to know how they are bringing those messages to you as well, so that you don't misunderstand the message in any way. Give gratitude for walking such a beautiful journey. We quite often forget, that, our life here is a beautiful gift. And the gift is here, I think, even. Secret? No, I thought it was the gift, but it's not. Our life here is a beautiful gift. And we very often forget what a beautiful gift that it is. We like to complain a lot about the things that happen to us here, rather than being really, really grateful for all the wonderful experiences that we do get here. So that is what you are being asked to do or guided to do at this time. Okay? So thank you for joining me for your reading here today. And I will see you soon. Until then, please remember to let love be your guide. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your read. Surrender low self-esteem. Okay, there's been a bit of this thread running through this entire reading here today, which I'm not surprised, because I don't usually do pick of cards. So Spirit has a tendency to bring a lot of similar messages through for me, and they're really asking you to find your own worthiness. So this card says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So where do you feel that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy? Is it in the way you look? Is it in the way you feel? Is it in the way that you do things? Because when we have a sense of lack within ourselves, our life becomes one big act of lack. If we feel we're not worthy, we will not attract money. We will not attract romantic partners that are good for us. We will not attract a great career. We will not attract any of those things. Okay? And what is it that is wounded within you to heal? This is the group collective card here, and it says open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, conditional, and spiritual healing. And that is what this is always about, is healing. When you heal that wound of unworthiness within you, you will find that your life will completely change. And this is a yellow flower here that really represents our solar plexus as well here within this reading, I feel. I'm going to bring in the dragon right away. And the thing with unworthiness is that, it can affect all areas of our life. All areas. And we'll just see where they want to go. Where do you want to go with this, Spirit? What is your wish? For pile 3, I have a lot of problem with my throat right now. It feels really, really scratchy and itchy as I'm doing this. So I think you got a hard time being able to speak up for yourself, for sure. So I think your voice is part of that. Your expression, however it is that you choose to express yourself. Space. That has come in every reading. Space has been the one that has come. Fascinating. Space. So we'll see how they bring that one to us in this one. What is the area for group 3? Spirit, what is the message that you wish to bring? Okay, I guess there's 4. We'll bring them, I guess. If they give them to me, they must be important. I have to trust Spirit. Enlightenment, moving forward. This came out in the last reading, group 2. So you might have come here from group 2 as well. Okay. Protection, finding what's important. Yes, what is important? Culmination, completion and renewal. This is like a rebirth. This feels like a rebirth coming through with this surrender of this moon. It feels like a rebirth. A fierce one. Transcendence, achieving success. Yeah, something is going to awaken you here with this moon. Or something is going to be awakened. Well, here I am pushing these cards just about out of the screen here. I'm going to watch what I'm doing here. Something's about to awaken in you. Something ancient. Something ancient. This fire. 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 And it's the same color in this flower here. Fire and water. Fire and water. Somehow. No, I'm going to go to the stones here, they're telling me. I'm not surprised because ancient. I feel ancient here. Ancient, ancient, ancient. This transcendence. I had this card come out in my readings about my divine feminine readings, and it's about transcending time and space. And you've got the space card here as well. You may have been in that reading. You may have watched that reading. Transcending time and space. Transcending space. Possible astral travel. Let's see what they bring forward here with the ancient stones. Feels like an ancient energy here. Really ancient. Like a lot of dragons wanted to come out here. Dragons are really ancient energy as well. Okay, what wants to come here for this spirit? Last one. Oh, no, that's way too many. How many is that? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, these cards are pretty thick, but okay. The Kale Leech, Elder, Teacher, Wise One. Okay, you guys, I said this felt like it was extremely ancient. And that's what this is. The Elder, the Teacher, the Wise One. Experience. You might even be a teacher now. Like of school. Scrying. Trust your visions, intuition. Plant seeds. Temple. The wisdom within. Quieten eternal noise. The egg stone. Feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. Yeah. And the stone goddess. And I think this came out last time. Unwavering love and support. Maternal line. Yeah, I was going to say here when I saw this, it feels like the Asini line, which is feminine feminine energy as well. I thought there was another feminine one here or something like that. I don't remember. Elder teacher, wise one. The gateway. You're going to take it. There is a lot of energy here in your reading of ancient, like the dragons that, have stepped forward as well. And this is the gateway card here. Look at going up the stairs. So and they just had me move that card. That's fascinating. Over here in this one, she just kind of standing there waiting. And then in this one, she is going up the steps and through the gateway. This card is calling out to me here. It says, finding what's important. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And this is around the time of the full moon, setting an intention to release that, right? Releasing what no longer serves you. And here's the Two of Cups. Holy moly here. They really want to talk to you guys. They really want to talk to you. I'm going to put this over here. I'm running out of space. Okay. Let me put these cards back in a position where you can see them here. All right. So we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is a leader. Okay? It's a leader. You're going through this gateway. This is ancient wisdom, like bringing something in that's ancient. Fascinating. I mean, look at this too. Like this almost feels like ritual. Some kind of ritual. Oh, look at this. The universe. This is the ending of a cycle here for something new coming in. Three of Pentacles is expansion. Something that's growing. Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters. Look at this. The Fool. A new beginning. Come on. It's beautiful. The Knight of Wands. Inspiration, and the Chariot, which is fast-moving energy. Yeah, you're coming to the end of this. You're going to be leaving this behind. You're going to receive this there's some kind of ancient wisdom that is going to come into you that you're going to realize why you have felt, so different, why you have had low self-esteem, because you are unique. You are a very rare soul. And when you're rare, you feel like you don't fit in, that you don't belong. And that makes you feel like you're not loved, even though you are deeply loved. It makes you feel that you're not. And that creates low self-esteem because we think we're unworthy. But the elders are coming in, the ancestors, the great ones are coming in. And you are going to receive information that is going to put you into a total new category. It's going to launch you on a completely new journey here. This is really beautiful, you guys. Congratulations. I'm going to pull you some advice cards. Oh, they're telling me I have to pull. Okay. Lemurian, I was going to grab the other one, and they're like, no. Okay. Last time through. Realm Bridger. This card makes me think about pulling in information little bits at a time. And that's what I feel like is happening, like with the ancestors here. This is streaming in through the ancestors down into you here. Reclaim your energy. And again, the energy pouring in here. Shine your light. 44. So you might be seeing those. And our ancient future. And this card has come out in a couple of the readings. And this, to me, talks to me about coming back into our ancient roots of where we were before we destroyed ourselves. So that's what this is talking about. And our ancient future is, our ancestors stepping forward to bring us that wisdom that they had within that time. So this is a really interesting read for you guys too. Congratulations, pile 3. Yeah, once you get through this self-esteem, realizing that, it's not because people don't like you that, that you feel that you're not worthy. It's because you're very rare. You're very special. You're very special. And people don't know how to take you. They don't know. They can't relate to you because they're not on that frequency. You're on a frequency all your own. Okay? All right, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me here today. I always appreciate any comments or anything that you want to leave. Please do so. I love to read them all. And if you like my readings, please click that subscription button and the notification bell. And until next time, please remember to let love be your guide.